Good block here against the Acolyte. The initial pull does not work out. And great Wisp positioning already by Kaho. Got 3 out on the map close to the Undead gold mine. Of course he knows he's gonna have to pay very close attention to the Undead creep and expo attempts. Ooh. Detonate! Oh! He almost got the double detonated right away. That would have been sick. But it's a tech. 120 is playing 1 base. Almost there, could have gotten a steal. That would have been big, actually.
A player's forces are under attack.
And so 120 starting off the series. Perhaps not like people were expecting. Indeed, not with the expansion. Aura first. Man, I feel like I haven't seen that in a very long time.
A player's forces are under attack.
Unholy Aura is very good. Key feature of the Undead race. Should be a fast tech here for 120. He used no ghouls at the start of the game.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now it might be time for a little Wisp hunt. Ooh, Demoner. I think he didn't see the ghouls leaving. And again, creeping this camp without immolation takes a while. But the ghoul's actually not heading for the wisps, rather going for the natural creep here. That is going to be almost level 2 for the DK, but not quite. And the demon with a double ring. Very nice.
A player's forces are under attack.
No coil yet. Demon would love to get some ghoul kills. And setting up the next creep camp over here at the Merc camp. 120. Probably aware of it. But not going to go aggressive against it. Oh, he's trying to go tier 2 expansion. 6th Acolyte has been made. Tier 2 Expo. Historically, that's the least successful of the Undead expansion variants. Wait. He's trying to make an expo on the way to tier 3. Okay. Wisp taken out right away. Demon Hunter's heading north to harass. With the Naga now joining. Lich popping out. Wait, is level 2 immolation here? Not mana burn, that's pretty surprising, but the immolation is doing good work. Demon Hunter pretty low HP now though. The Nova could be dangerous, but the ranged army is looking really good for Kaho right here. Mana burn again. In comes the Nova. Demon Hunter has a mana stone he could use in theory, and he is gonna do it. On the chase after the Lich. There's another coil though. Next Nova ready kind of soon. He got the Claws +8 a moment ago. The Demon Hunter playing a dangerous game. And 120 repels the attack. A couple of ghouls died. 3 of them, but also 2 archers taken out. Kaho is not backing off. Sticking around here with the Naga. Going for his own expansion. Demoner can fully heal. Oh, the Moonjuice was looking fantastic. And he's got the Telestaff to get right back in there. Mana burn right before the coil as well. But the Narrow Tower is always a scary thing for a Demon Hunter. That slow is really big. And the double rings here are so good for him. They are so good. Big burns once more. But also big kill here for 120. He's going to take out the Bursey. Good experience. That's level 3. But the ghouls have been suffering here for a while. Fighting without frenzy. Not what they like to do so much. At least beyond the early game. Can Kaho still cancel this? Doesn't have a TP, by the way. This might be a death sentence for the Demon Hunter. The heal from the Shadow Priest. Oh my god, dude. The double rings and the Shadow Priest heal. So big. Kaho gets the cancel. DK trying to coil. Oh, and he gets it. Big kill. DK should be safe here with the heal potion. It cost the Demon Hunter his life, but maybe it was worth it in the end. Night of Expo done very soon. Entangled Goldmine, not going to take too long. And 120 only at 28 supply. Does have some decent levels now. Does have the orb finally. Those claws on the Lich did prove very valuable. And it's a long res on the Demon Hunter. Naga here completely out of mana. Trying to safely creep. What happened to the Ancient of War, by the way? Maybe he ran it into the creeps by accident. Not quite sure what happened there. Big item here up for grabs. Seems like without the Demon Hunter, should be an easy take for 120. He gets it, sort of accuracy. Really good for the Fiends in the late game. Mining starting. Only now. There we go. Kaho's been mining for a bit longer. Demon is back finally. Happy to rejoin his friends. Naga was able to catch up a lot in experience. He's gonna get level 3 here. Big Invo Potion as well. Wonderful for the Demon. Pretty late on the shop. No staff, no orb yet, but of course, gonna be coming shortly. I'd love to see a bottom third here for Kaho. Go for the triple orb late game. Even with that previous death, Demon Hunter is still hitting a pretty good level 4 timing. Gets a solo experience here. That's a bit dangerous for the bears. Those bears might be doomed. No Nova before the burn. A little bit of a miss. But the bears, in the end, get away without too much trouble. We do get a bottom third, by the way. Lovely. And some upgrades as well for the bears. Amazingly, Kaho even has Ultra Vision. I appreciate that. Going for a double shop to have more security at the expansion and maybe also a faster triple orb. What about 1-0's third hero? Surely he needs a Naga. Alright. There she is.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demoner has some good items, but he doesn't have a single amazing item. This is oftentimes a little bit disappointing about the Demoner. You only have 2 item slots, really, because you need Orb, you need Staff, you need Boots, and you need Invuln. So, there's only 2 items, really, you can use beyond those 4 essentials. Which looking pretty strong over here, by the way. That is a lot of right-click damage. And you know what happens on level 4? +4 intelligence, baby. Wait a minute. MGs?
A player's forces are under attack.
We don't have Banshees, do we? No. Owls are scouting out everything, so Kaho would know if a tech switch was happening. And he didn't cancel the MG upgrades either. And that's without a shredder. He doesn't even have much lumber. I gotta say, I'm a bit confused about these MG upgrades. We have an early wagon with disease that we like a lot. Look at that, Lich. 38 int. Let's go. That's one smart fella. Okay, if 1-0 now goes Banshees behind the wagon, it will have been a sick read by Kaho. But indeed, so far, no Banshees. Disease Cloud especially effective against Dryads, especially at daytime. And daytime is almost upon us. First bear goes down. 1-0 has been able to assemble a strong army over here. Dual orb so far on the Night Elf. We might see a third one later on the Naga. A lot of damage on the Demon Hunter, but so much healing from these Moonwells. Unfortunately, no Wellspring upgrade. MG upgrades so far have done absolutely nothing. But it's the Night Elf heroes trying to hold against this assault. DK low mana. Everything for 1-0 seems to be quite low mana here. TP away. Couple of losses. And 1-0 has a big supply lead at the end. Two wagons. What's the upgrade on these Dryads? 1-1 only? I guess now in retrospect, it seems like investing in 2-2 upgrades would have been a lot better than investing in MG upgrades without MGs. Alright, rejuve all over the place. And the moon juice is a lot lower now. Moonstone being used. Still a good amount of gold on Kaho, reinforcing with more bears. But those bears running into the meat grinder, taking a lot of damage right away. Wagons, gonna take out those Dryads over time at some point. Bottom level 2, a little bit more damage now with the aura. But 1-0 is owning this fight right now. He is way up in supply. What even happened? One wonders. GG. The mid game was so good for Kaho. It seemed like he was in a winning position. We've seen quite a bit of Boulder Vale in this tournament. Even if it's a new map, seems like the players are pretty comfortable on it. In general, I've noticed, both in the pro scene and in the ladder scene, the smaller a map is, the easier it is to get adopted. And that makes sense also psychologically. The bigger the map is, the more complicated it is, or at least it can be, and it takes you longer to feel comfortable on it. The simplicity is rather easy to grasp on a small map.
Players' forces are under attack.
And it's instant DK harass again, so no ghoul creeping early. Very interesting. Instant harass with a quick tech. Is he gonna try the tier 2 expo again? What's the tech difference here?
A player's forces are under
20 seconds. It's not huge, but it ain't nothing. Oh, little steal right here. Demand items, nothing sensational yet. Oh, and that coil misses. Now we get the ghouls moving out, getting ready to unlock that level 2. I like the 1-0 staying very hard to predict. Also, he did that against Fortitude, playing different builds, different heroes, different strats. Now he's not just going for standard 1-base play that we saw in the olden times. He's not just going for fast expo that he's showed so many times in recent memory. By the way, I just noticed I turned the game sound down recently. Is the game sound a little bit too loud, too quiet? Or is it fine the way it is? I could turn it up a little bit if it's a bit too quiet.
A player's forces are under attack.
Got a lot of creeping here in this early game. Both players looking for the level 3. And some good items for the demon.
A player's forces are under attack.
I like the belt. HP boost. Pretty good. And finally 3 for the DK. This shop seems to be a bit exposed, but especially against Night Elf, usually your shop is never in danger. For the Night Elf, normally there's always better things to do instead of pushing the Undead main base. We do have a 6th Acolyte again, by the way. Oh, he's playing the same strat. They're just gonna bring the skull.
Player's forces are under
Oh. And a mana potion. Okay. Okay, now we're talking. The priest heal was huge earlier. Where's the Naga? There she is. Fast tier 3 this time by Kaho. Great scouting. Great positioning by Kaho immediately.
A player's forces are
Oh,
under
didn't use the coil before the mana burn. Minus 76. 1-2-0. That's a lot of damage missed out on. This demon is so hard to bring down, by the way. So much HP and so much healing. No cancel on the ziggurat if I saw that right. Even the Ancient of War is ready to fight with an Idol army here. Oh, surround though. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. The staff would have probably not saved him. That was almost a huge disaster. Demon running home is getting ready to staff back into the fray. Sip, sip. Didn't drink from the full moon well. That's a bit sad, but whatever. And now he gets the item Circlet of Nobility. Really good play by Kaho. Identifying the strategy here. Ready to counter it immediately. And I guess now creeping resumes. Team Hunter locking in a very fast level 4 over here. Mana, stone. Not his favorite item, but whatever. Ooh, Lich looking very stacked over here. I've seen plenty of Undeads struggling lately against the lightning shield here from this creep camp. One of these creeps has lightning shield. But I guess not today. Dude, the Lich is gonna be giga stacked. Look at the Lich. Yeah, damn. That is plus 31 stats from items. That's pretty crazy. One to 0 once again for going for his beloved expansion. This time it is not scouted yet. Kaho gonna go for his own expo here. Once again willing to go 2 base versus 2 base. Helm of Valor. Ooh, baby. One hell of a strong Demon Hunter. One to 0 with no Naga for a long time.
A player's forces are under attack.
And his expo is going to be finishing quite a bit faster than the Tree of Life. I'm surprised that there's no Necro here. One ghoul died to the creeps. Whoopsie daisy. Who was the first guy to say whoopsie daisy, by the way? That's a weird thing to say first. If it's a common thing that everybody is aware of what it means, then fine. But if you're the first dude, and you know someone who's called Daisy, and then you say whoopsie daisy so often that it starts becoming a thing people use, it makes me a bit suspicious. Good kiting here by Kaho, taking out these ghouls quickly, and... oh! As I say it! Loses the Naga. Big invul was on her, but of course the Nova is instant. And I think 1-0 needed that hero kill. He lost way more in this exchange when it comes to units. Lich right clicks though, pretty sick. Man, this Lich is a demon. And this guy is a demon hunter. Naga back from the tavern. She had the dust. Mana potion, fork lightning, death knight! What? Ah, I was like, why aren't you running, bro? Reason is, he had the Ankh. Staff back though. Demon ready for the next round. He is kind of low HP. But then again, is he really? Still got 450 with a bunch of armor.
Town is under siege.
Demon Hunter looking for the kill there against the Destroyer. Almost had it. Coil was ready. Mana now very low on 1-0, but he's got a mana potion still. He's got no invul on the ledge, by the way. There's the Dispel. Or, as some call it, Dispel. Naga now very hurt. Easy kill on the enemy Naga, though. Fog Lightning to secure that one. Fresh Dryads coming in from the main base. Demon Hunter, low HP. Surely there must be a staff. And there is. Not much mining going on here. We are fully mining from this gold mine. Kaho looking really good here on map number 2 so far. More kills. More experience. Where's the Dispel? Dispel. Oh, Coil just in time before the mana burn. Demon Hunter deep in the Night Elf, in the Undead army again. -0 mana burn. That was a great Devour. He absorbed the mana before the burn. That was cool. No Nova. Criminal. Moonjuice regenning. Why does Kaho never go for Wellspring? One of your Night Elf brothers has to send him a memo or something to let him know how great Wellspring is. Demon now level 5. Saved again. Lich in trouble. Ooh, Lich very hurt. What about the Naga though? She's getting blocked. She's getting locked in. Can she go for a TP? I think she's too far away from the shop. Gets level 4. Gets a hero kill, but goes down in the end. But the demon back in the fray. Big army here for Kaho. He is simply losing less and killing more. Despite the Giga Lich. Oh, DK, is he surrounded? Sort of. Good escape, many units saved. But that is easy kills on these here Acolytes. Unsummoned by 1-2-0. Ooh. If he knew about this Tree of Life, maybe he would have tried to defend it. But yeah, great game by Kaho. Great game, wonderful position. Demon Hunter, insanely tanky, man. 1175 hit points, 9 armor, and a little bit of evasion. There's a couple of creeps still down here. But the focus now must be top left at the gold mine.
A player's forces are under attack.
1-0 again. Again and again and again with the expansion. Look at that DK healing on Blight. Oh, isn't it just a beauty? Okay, last ditch effort by 1-2-0. He knows he has to break the expansion. Down by 15 supply though, that's a tall task. Big mana burn. The amount of this game skipping invuln, by the way, seems a bit risky. But with these strong defensive items, it seemed like he never really needed the invul potion too much. As the dust reveal is there, huge mana burns.
A player's forces are under attack.
Looks like not much can go wrong here for Kaho anymore. Death Knight level 5. But 1-0's Naga somehow is still only level 1. That's a bit rough. Big burn. Biggest of burns. 1-0 actually has more experience. How is that even possible? Hasn't Kaho been killing way more? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Ooh, those burns, baby! Those burns! So big. Kaho never forgetting about the dust. Fighting into those towers. He is not afraid. Strong Bear Dryad army here. 2-1 upgrades. High in supply. Staff out on the demon. There's a little bit of moon juice. And it's going to be nighttime fairly soon. 1-0 huddling at the back of the expansion. But he's losing so much, including the towers. Demon are making progress towards level 6 here. Kills the DK, and surely that has to be game. Kaho ties up the series. In a day where we see back and forth in this series again and again, maybe this is going to be another long banger. Slow down the DK a little bit already, and of course the demon is on the way. Gonna get level 2 here after finishing this camp, if he does it well and doesn't deny. Very important. Looks like he's doing it well. D-Man ready to start a little fire over here, a little arsonist. Oh, he got bashed by the creeps! That was pretty unlucky. That was a lot of damage taken from just one bash plus the follow-up right clicks. Oh, he denied the creep, didn't he? I think he did. Yeah, denied the Reef Elemental. That prevents level 2 demon. That's pretty painful. It's very hard to do this perfectly. To be attacking with a demon and creeping across the map with Ancient of War. Here, a little hiccup by Kaho. He is going for the counter expansion. Trying still to buy time and distract from it as much as he can. And if there was an Acolyte here for scouting, then 1-0 could see that there might be a window to get that cancel. Alright, now we got the narrow bub, but indeed look how long it takes 1-0 to finally clear this camp. One ghoul might even be falling. DK has a dust now. Oh, Demon Hunter. Ooh, very lucky not to get surrounded here. Great distraction by Kaho. Doing this well again. And if he gets the last hit. Oh, he got it! With immolation, I think. Yeah. Oh, sick. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I'm stuck on the Demon Hunter now. Okay. Now we're good. Huge last hit. 1-0 getting distracted for too long, maybe. Should have just finished his food. And now he's stuck on level 1. That's really bad news. He stole the replenish as well. He's healing up right now. 1-0 looking for revenge with all these ghouls. Good detonate again. Really good detonates this game. And another ghoul goes down. Kaho definitely out-microing 1-0 here in this early game.
Forces are under attack.
And look at that, the Tree of Life is already finished. On to gold mine. Not up yet. And Kaho again with the right read. Expecting the Undead here, even taking a circlet. Comes in with a cheeky little burn. All that even with such low HP. And 1-0 might be losing another big last hit and item here. The 4 archers doing good damage here at range. Another ghoul goes down. Yikes. Level 3! What the heck? 1 full level lead. 1-0 getting absolutely bodied. Absolutely outplayed. Fantastic position for Kaho. Tier 2 for him is almost finished.
Players' forces are under attack.
But once 1-0 gets to like 70 supply plus of Fiend, A-Bomb, Statue, Destroyer, we saw how good that can look on the first map. That's the stage that he wants to get to again. There might have been a couple of denies here, but whatever. Demon is level 3 already. Kaho enjoying full map control right now. Oh, and he might be looking for another little creep jack. One zero gets the item, but that might be 2 ghouls going down here. Indeed it is. Man, is Kaho looking good or what? I gotta say, I was expecting Kaho versus 40 in the grand final. I thought those two looked the strongest. But Focus had something else in mind. Got the win over Kaho. So many ghoul kills. If he surrounds the DK here, that would be hilarious. Nah, but surrounding with archers, probably not a great idea. Dude, it is more ghouls going down. It is so many kills. 1-0 is trying to play gargoyles. That reeks of desperation. Look at the demoner. Now he's harassing the acolytes. Can do this all safely thanks to having a staff. Is there a necro? Yes, there is. Okay. Acolytes can be remade. With the Death Knight not hitting level 3 for such a long time. 9 minutes in. This is unheard of. I'm not sure if the Gargs were spotted yet, though. Maybe they can come in as a surprise.
Players' forces are under attack.
Gotta scroll the beast over here, which is pretty useless. And it's just Dryads and Bears all day, baby. With upgrades. Oh, Gargoyles have spotted the Shredder. That would be a huge kill to get. Kaho has to make sure not to lose this Shredder. Very important piece of the economy. Man, when was the last time that 1-0 played Gargs? Happy has been doing it a fair amount lately. Here comes the Panda third. Normal third hero edition against Gargoyles. I had been singing the praises of Gargs for a long time. That's before they were getting played. I was thinking that Gargs might be the winning strategy for Undead in the future. In recent weeks, I've seen them played a lot by Happy. And I have changed my mind completely. I think now Gargoyles are a losing strategy. Meaning, if the Night Elf plays very well against it, I think they are kind of terrible. It seems like Kaho has indeed become quite good at facing them. In a big series recently against Happy, Kaho ended up losing. You gotta be patient against Gargs. You gotta go 3 bases, take your time, spam mass upgrades, and most importantly, don't get frustrated and fight into 4 towers. And it can be indeed quite frustrating to be facing Gargs. Garg Worm Army. I guess we can call that old school. This is looking very similar to the build that Happy was playing. Happy there also when playing Garg's Worms was going no Slaughterhouse, no statues. Which seems very peculiar to me, if not to say wrong. And I think I dare say wrong, because statues are so good. I feel like it's always the right call to make some. Three 0 upgrades, in fact 3-1 about to be done for the Gargs soon. Where are the Dryad upgrades? One cancel found easily over here at the 3rd base. Yeah, if Kaho doesn't upgrade more armor, then these Dryads might be melting against the Gargs. This is starting to get a little bit sketchy. Okay, one just got the 80 supply together. Oh, Kaho's going attack upgrades. I think that's the wrong call. Ones that are trying to go for the Tree of Life over here. Fighting into towers can be a mistake. Kaho gonna take out one of them. Okay, lots of wisps taken out. Entangled taken out. But now a TP home. And we jump into the middle of everything immediately. Gargoyles making it to the Dryads. They're almost getting one shot. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Not sure if there's Stone Form. There is. Oh yeah, he used it before as well. Dryad upgrades are not really good enough to take this fight so aggressively, I think. Death Knight, though, ooh, almost dead. Somehow in the middle of everything, the DK almost died. But 1-0 is getting a lot of kills. However, the Knight of Heroes are still standing. Double Orb of Venom, high levels on the Elf Heroes. It's a lot of kills going both ways. But his 2 worms still left over. Oh, Lich very hurt. Lich might be very dead. Can't get the item fast enough. Demon low HP as well, but he still has the Invo Potion. Finger on the button, ready to use it. There it is. Very close call. Dude, the fact that Kaho goes up here without a TP, by the way. Oh, no, wait. Panda has a TP. Invo duration, almost over. Now it might be time to teleport out. All sorts of acolytes have been killed. Devastating damage to the Undead economy. Still no mining, though, over here at this gold mine. Kaho lost a ton of Dryads, but the heroes are still here, and the heroes are still delivering 444 levels. Very nice. Now level 5 on the Daemon. Daemon Targaryen. Oh, the Naga. I guess she is looking pretty dead here. Oh, no, never mind. Staff save with the swap last second. One breath of fire to kill the Death Knight. The worms, though. Oh, rejuvenation comes in at the perfect time, but the Nova is there for the kill. And that's more bear kills. Wait a minute. Lich getting so much experience here. So many hero kills. Masked Heaven res. No potions right now. Dude, those worms are kind of scary. Now finally mining again from the expansion. Oh, we got a lot of moon juice here. That is, of course, great to have. Staff out for the save. And the expos are being resupplied. DK almost 5. Lit right now higher level with all those kills he got. The solo experience kicking in. Book of the Dead. Staff away. It's a very random feeling, Book of the Dead.
Players' forces are under attack.
Dude, there's not so much healing here. How is there no Wellspring, by the way, Kaho? Why don't you have more upgrades? You have to have at least 2 armor upgrades right now, and Wellspring. If I was Kaho's mother, I would hit him with a shoe for never getting Wellspring. Take that, you little shit. Bang, bang, bang. Alright, back for the next round. Oh, worm goes down. That's a big kill. No slow to fear anymore. Big damage. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. The D-Miner loss was just a little intermission and not a real big problem in the end. And so Kaho goes up 2-1 in this series. Map number 4, right? Map number 4 in our best of 7. This might be the halfway point in our 3rd place decider match. Quick creep here with the demon, doing it fast once again with immolation, starting off with the ring, really nice. It seems like 1-0 didn't get too many amazing Lich games yet with amazing Lich items. Only one really that stood out was Boulder Veil. And there we go, quick level 2 for the demon. Didn't lose too much HP and mana. The Moonwell should get him back in the green soon enough. This could be a game for a Naga second for 1-0. Pick up boots. Play aggressive. Don't allow the demon to creep too easily. And then a Naga can be very potent. Early on tier 2 especially. Oh, is he waiting for the next Skelly? And then detonate? That would be kind of sick. But I guess 1-0 sees the Wisp here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Even trying to save the little Wisp. Seems like Kaho is trying to min-max all that he can here. In the end, the Wisp cannot be saved. But the demon has the boots already. Got some good stat boosting items. As we are on the way to tier 2. Man, I'm starting to get really hungry, by the way. I'm gonna have some late dinner today. We got a long stream today with the remaining WSB matches. After this third place decider, of course, we also have the grand final. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
There's a sacrificial skull. Is there an acolyte somewhere? Oh, there it is. Hello, acolyte. Oh, look at the Wisp Scout again. Look at the Wisp Scout again. No detonate, but whatever. He saw what's going on. And the demon is showing up for the harass. But he's very hurt already, so maybe here this time he can't do too much. Naga on the way. Lich not here yet. DK gets the last hit and the item. Demon would have loved to get those Quel'Thalas. Archers. Oh, Ancient of War was lost. Archers now trying to join into the fight. But there's going to be a Nova in a moment. Demon Hunter is in danger here. He can eat one Nova. May need to TP. Ooh, 22 hit points. Alright. Looks like the expansion is finishing up. With the Death Knight level 3 now. Demon Hunter needs a little bit more for that level up. There might have been some denies again. No, I guess not. Is Cal gonna go for the counter expo again? Oh, wait. Why is this tier 3 so late? That doesn't seem normal.
Forces are under attack.
Team Hunter looking for an expo cancel, maybe.
A town is under siege.
I don't think he has enough damage, though, against Narrow Tower. If it's just him alone. Narrow Tower finishing at the perfect time. Ooh, that's a big commitment by Kaho. This might just be a TP and a lot of moon juice wasted to not get the cancel. Naga, though, coming in from the other side.
The player's forces are under attack.
Oh, big risk. There's no nuke anymore. Demon can try to stay in it for as long as possible. Ooh, he gets the cancel. Oh, if that didn't work, this would have been really bad for Kaho. But he got the cancel and gets out. And now he's got the counter trio of life on the way. Always impressive when this works. And then we say, oh man, look how great his evaluation was. Working out perfectly. What a cancel. Beautiful escape. I feel like very often they're just gambling though. Did Kaho know for sure this was going to work? I would assume not. I think sometimes you get it right and sometimes you get it wrong. Oh, Demon Hunter is super tanky with these items. My goodness. Tons of bonus HP. Could use that also very well to min-max the healing from Moonwells. But the healing is very low. Bear Rejuve is going to be very, very needed. Oh, shouldn't he drop the items here? Creeping without the Ancient of War is a little bit tougher now. Big mana potion, small mana potion, Scroll of the Beast. These all seem to be good items. Oh. Can't get this cancel again, Kaho. It is too late now. Wait. Wait a minute. Is he really trying to get it? What? What? What the hell is this? Mass repair. He doesn't have a TP. What? He does have a TP. Sorry. I'm blind. Okay. If it didn't have a TP, this would have been the most insane move ever. Alright. I thought he didn't have one. You see what I mean? Sometimes you guess right, and sometimes you guess wrong. This time, Kaho guessed wrong. Couldn't get the cancel. What did he lose here, by the way? Lost a Dryad? Lost an Archer? Wasn't the worst, but the healing is the problem here. Kaho is very low on healing. Very thankful now to have found the big heal potion. This one is very, very good, very needed. Warsong Battle Drums. That's quite good as well. Strong levels here on 1-0, 4-3 on his two heroes. He's got a bit of an edge right now over the Night Elf. But now that lead is gone. So, who's mining faster? It's almost even. Not even a 500 gold difference. I kind of prefer 1-0's position, though. I wonder if he's going to go for the wagon play again. The wagons worked out really well on Autumn Leaves. Kaho does have Ultra Vision, thank goodness.
A player's forces are under attack.
How do you not research Wellspring, bro? It is 75 gold. Next big item going to 1-0. So you got both big red camp items. Hood of Cunning, really nice. Warsong Battle Drums, really nice. And now the Naga third.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter would love to be closer to level 5 at this point in the game. But that did not end up happening. Another ring. That's pretty good. Alright, we're getting A-bombs again. And a wagon. Okay. 1-0 going lighter on destroyers, heavier on wagon A-bomb. And there's no bottom this time, by the way. Maybe Kaho feels like he's under too much pressure. Doesn't have the luxury of going for a third hero. How is there no Wellspring? Mamma mia. Last two camps on the map now being taken out. And that's almost level 5 for the demon. Got another Periapt over here. Oh, it is level 5. Oh, that is very good. Now we got a Potom on the way, actually. Potom, even just on level 1, she's good. Because she's a good orb carrier. And in this ultra late game, the Owl Scout is actually useful.
Players' forces are under attack.
A lot of damage to the demon right away. Ooh, drops the item to drink the potion. Doesn't have an info here. Is there dust this time? Nope, no dust this time, so the burrow can finally take effect. TP out by 120 though. Doesn't want to stay in this anymore. Whoops, unburrow a bit too late. And now a lot of disease damage being taken on the Dryads. With daytime about to hit. So this seems to look pretty similar to Autumn Leaves, and of course this was the map that 120 was able to win. I wonder, by the way, in the grand final, are we going to see Pally Rifles every single game? That would be kind of funny. And kind of sad at the same time. Demana retrained. Out of immolation. Wants to get that level 2 evage. And we can see here. All these units pretty hurt already. It would be in 120's interest now, I think, to keep pushing. To keep making use of the Disease Cloud effect. Two wagons. Very interesting. I've been a big fan of wagons and Disease Cloud for a long time. I was afraid I might be the only one, but apparently 120 is as well. It works very well with the Undead army. When the Undead kites away, which normally he does, then the Dryad Bear combo runs into the disease, takes lots of damage over time. Good mana burn, right before the coil. DK very hurt again, has to TP out again. This time, convincing fight by Kaho. The nuke on the Potom didn't work out, but 120 still has a big army. Trying to go for a third base down here. Very strong upgrades. Seem to oftentimes be the difference makers in the end game. Second armor upgrade here for the Dryad Bears is really good. Would love to see another attack upgrade. And of course, Wellspring would be a beauty, but... You know, since Kaho is kind of low lumber here, I can forgive him for getting no Wellspring here. But when you have a Shredder, not having Wellspring should be punishable by law. The Wellspring police should be showing up, knocking on your door, asking, how much lumber did you harvest today? Ah, interesting. 2,000 lumber, you say. Ah, okay. We've seen here in your replay files that you have actually never once researched Wellspring upgrade, which is 75 gold only. Care to explain, perhaps, where the disconnect might be coming from? Anyways, next big fight. Bears quickly dying in the front line. The mana burns are so good though. 120 blowing through TPs like they're tissues. That Avami pretty hurt though. A heal scroll or two would go a long way. Ouch. Lots of damage on the Naga right here. DK level 3. Aggressive coil. Demon Hunter out with a staff. 2 full moon wells, getting him back in the green. Rejoining into the fight. Wagons getting some kills on more Dryads as well, by the way. Lots of Fiends falling, though. Demon Hunter doesn't have an invul anymore. This is where he has to be careful. Not sure if the staff is ready. And 1-0 again. Pushing back the Night Elf army. Yo! The late game army comp for 1-0 seems to be working out quite well here. Again, like on Autumn Leaves. 3 mining bases now. Would love to see a shop here. One to 0, hella rich. Yeah, this game is looking almost exactly the same as on Autumn Leaves. Chim Roost? Oh shit! Oh shit, Young Fang caught it first. The Chim Roost in the main base. Yo! Takes a long time to get to though. And oh! Wellspring! Let's go! Wellspring police now satisfied. 1-0's army just might be a bit too big here though. Nicely well-rounded army, by the way. 3 Fiends, 3 Statues, 2 Destroyers, 2 Wagons. And a million TPs. Now at nighttime, Disease Cloud is less painful for the Night Elf. That's because at nighttime, Night Elf units have natural HP regen. So they out-heal some of the Disease Cloud damage. It's really painful at daytime when there's no HP regen and that disease just keeps ticking away. One to 0. So rich. He's kind of low lumber. Doesn't have too many ghouls on lumber at home. Level 5 Demon Hunter hasn't been the game-winning hero yet that Night Elves love him to be. Some big shots from the wagons right there. Kaho is struggling to deal with this 80 supply, or in this case even 90 supply Undead army. Bears just seem to be dying so fast. Maybe MGs would be a good idea. I don't know, man. I'm kind of impressed with 1-0 here. In the 1 base versus 1 base, 1-0 seems to be standing no chance right now. How ironic. This used to be when Night Elves used to be the weakest. 1 base, 1 base. But once it's this huge army from Undead, woe be unto you. Oh, staff out from the demon, and it was much needed. Mana potion and the coil was ready. Demon staffing back in. Its bears being picked off one after the next. Big mana burn again. Oh, and the Lich! Wait a minute! TP up by 1-0. Little bit too late, apparently. That bear also surviving. Big kill to get for Kaho. Getting closer to level 6. But 1-0 is ridiculously rich still. Oh. Let's go, little Dryad. And to the great outdoors. 1-0 didn't go for a third base, weirdly. He easily had the resources for it. Or I guess fourth base is the proper term for it now. Okay, now it's daytime again. Moonjuice is looking pretty good. And the main base looking amazing. By the way, where's the chim? No chims yet. This gold mine is running out. Okay, never mind. It's going to take a long time. Tree of Eternity. Getting ready for the next mining gold mine. It's kind of a banger game over here. Let's go, boys. Oh, there's one chim. Bam! That is a 2-shot on a wagon. Okay. Okay. And there's no web yet. Oh, bam! 1 kill. And looking for a second. Boom! Instantly took out the 2 wagons. Chim now dead, but did its job already, I'd say. TP out again by 1-0. Saving the rest of the units. Well, well, well. What a game it is. What a game it is. Demon Hunter is very close, man. He's very close to level 6. Never got the 3rd Orb of Venom, by the way. The wagons are missing right now. 1-0 is losing more and more units. That's level 6! Superman! Not yet. Right now, only Clark Kent. And Kaho expanding again. If 1-0 fights here, it's going to be a little bit scary for Kaho, because when you staff things out, they land right here. Oh! Battle for the gold mine. Epic fight. Let's look at this one, though. 2 more wagons being made. 1-0 getting up to 3 wagons. I feel like that's maybe a little bit heavy. When is the right time to use the ult? Not yet, apparently. Now, right? Now he's gonna do it. Nope, never mind. Not yet. Holding on to the button still. TP out one more time. Somewhat Riot's in trouble here. Couple of kills being found by 1-2-0. Had to use the Invo Potion as well. Oh, whoops. Wagon turns around. Doesn't want to live anymore. Okay. TPing away from the Metamorph. I guess that does make sense. DK is also close to the ult. But his ult is kind of garbage. Nighttime now for Kaho. That helps a lot. And now a 3rd base. What is it? Could have had this 3rd base in mind a billion years ago. Remember when he had 90 supply? Remember? Speaking of which, 1-0 back at 90 supply now. But Kaho's going to start mining here shortly. Both players are. Wagons, of course. Big damage against the buildings. 4 destroyers might be a little bit dead weight. Oh, look at the chims. Look at the chims. And boom! 1, 2, dead. Okay, they're also getting sniped pretty fast, though. There's lots of normal damage against those fiends, but the destroyer dispel is huge against the roar. Lots of mana on them. DK level 6. Is he gonna use the ult? Oh, shit! It's the ultimate! And he can use abilities if he has the mana. Which has to go for the invo potion here. Yo! Animate dead! Has to TP out again, though. Again and again. How long do these last? Not very long. You can eat them, by the way, for infinite mana. Eat it. Eat it. You can eat the A-bomb. Come on! I think he doesn't know you can eat these units. Again, a bit late on the coil here. Oh, he ate something. Maybe he did eat the unit. Okay, but now Metamorph is ready again. Oh, Raise That isn't even part of our overlay. Nobody ever skills it, so we never notice that it's not part of the overlay.
The town is under siege.
Lol. Okay. Both armies going for an expo kill. Neither has a TP. Both expos fall. Lich can one-shot the wisps. There we go. Undead gonna chicken out here. He is the one to TP back to the expo. What is the gold mine status here? Both these gold mines are gonna be running out very soon. Man, this is such a cool game. What a cool game this is, boys. Pog champ. Wait. What is there? Is no fiends anymore. Except for this one. Chims are pretty good right now.
A player's force now is under siege.
Kaho in high upkeep. First time this game, I think. But this expo goes down first. With the wagon. Can't repair against the wisp. But no TP. Oh. Uh-oh. Bears could be getting caught. Nope. Backing off just in time. Is there a TP now? There's still no TP. Oh. Kaho has no TP. If he loses the Tree of Eternity, that would be really bad. He's gonna lose it. He's gonna lose it. He can't repair. Oh, shit. So much mining, and we're about to go down to 0 mining on both sides. Well, well, well. How the turntables. Want to gold mine here, 1 minute until it finishes. This is one of the more crazy games we've seen in recent times, isn't it? 2 chims, though. Not much anti-air. Wagon, shoot! Wagon, shoot! Shoot, bro! Okay, in come the chims. Ooh, that's some heavy damage on the A-bombs. Jesus Christ. Triple chims. Holy crap, the magic damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Absolute destruction. Chims having no chill. Another TP by 1-0. Number 2 million. Yo, the damage is too sick now. That ult from the Death Knight didn't seem to do anything.
The town is under
Demon to level 6. Ultimate available again soon. Is this series best of 7? Yes, it is. All games today, best of 7. Demoner, staffed, back to the main. He doesn't have a tree anymore. Then you land at the altar. Staffing back. Chim's dead. Lich level 6. Acolytes all being taken out. Already in 10 seconds.
Town is under siege.
Oh, that's a trio of life coming up here. Good scout. 1-0 on summoning some buildings. We have a supply lead, but not by that much on Kaho. Many of his units are very hurt. Moonjuice is not looking too great. Actually, it's looking okay. About to be nighttime. Light getting dispelled by the tree finishing. Having a wagon now would be really good, but the wagons are all dead. Big mana burn again. We got 2 mana pots on the Death Knight. And we got Metamorph ready again. DK taking a lot of damage here. Fog Lightning, big DPS. And here is Superman back for round 3. Ooh, Naga panicking. Everything's hurt here for 1-0. He's fighting in the main base though. Fighting into the main by Kaho. Maybe a little bit ballsy. But with a demon this strong, he is feeling no fear right now. And that's a kill on the Naga. And a kill on the DK. And that's gonna do it for sure. GG is called. What a banger game. 35 minutes. Mass expansions. It seemed like 1-0 again was winning this game. With his late game Abom and Wagon Army. And honestly, he should have. He should have. Lost the Lich. Not using Invuln. But more importantly, didn't go for a 4th base. When easily he could have. Behind that push. Lich first. A specialty strat. Most popular on Springtime and Last Refuge. Man, these Acolyte pulls are absolutely not working out for 1-0. I think the key here is not to Nova the Wisp, but to Nova the Demon when he gets close.
A player's forces are under attack.
And you don't want to get mana burned twice normally. Oh, good detonate. And that is a mistake by 1-0 already. He got mana burned twice. The Lich was way too far ahead. It's supposed to be ghouls in front, Lich behind. That was not exactly ideal. Wisp here waiting for the next detonate.
A player's forces are under attack.
Kaho is not panicking. He's going for the tech. I've seen him go for all-in pushes with APs and bears. Those seem to look quite good when he played them. Lich now trying to catch up a little bit on creeping. And right now the Demon really isn't doing too much. Okay, going for the mercenaries now. It's gonna take a good amount of damage here from the creeps. Oh, Wisp Scout sees what's going on. Oh, if the Lich got the steal here, that would be so sick. But didn't have mana for the Nova. And got mana burn again. Lich right now, just a glorified right clicker. Detonate. Boom! That's a triple.
A player's forces are under attack.
What is Kaho's follow-up gonna be? Counter Expo or all in? That's usually the two options you have. Oh, shop here aggressively. That's kind of cool.
A player's forces are under attack.
Big item for the Lich. Quite a loss for him. Not really good. And the rest of the experience might be going to Kaho. Oh, he's going heavy on archers, isn't he? We got 5 archers here. Going for improved bows. It looks like 1-0 isn't really ready to defend here just yet. We got a strong Demon Hunter. Really good right clicks. This is not working out the way he was hoping. I think the Lich only used a single Nova this game, didn't he? Oh! Okay, GG. Well, that was a bit of an anticlimactic ending. Absolute banger game on map 4. That Turtle Rock game was crazy. But here the decision, not even 7 minutes in. 1-0, throws the towel in, and it's Kaho taking 3rd place in the WSB 2025 finals.